you probably don't see this extra button, but this is something that is coming in version 2. And over this video, I'm going to walk you through what we are going to be launching in the version 2.0 of Olly and what we've recently launched in the version 1.9.7. Let me quickly explain you what this feature does though. So let's say we go ahead and select this post and we click on this new button here. This new button is specifically configured to explain new concepts like these to me, just like I'm a 5-year-old. So here you go. Okay, little buddy, imagine you have a toy store and you want to tell everyone about your toys so they come to buy them and so on. Again, this is a high level example with respect to the kind of things you can now create using Olly. So far we restricted you to only 5 buttons here, like comment, generate a post, virality score, summarize a post, and reply to a specific comment. But now we will allow you to create your own custom buttons, just like I have, which basically, explains anything to me like I'm a 5-year-old. So how will this work? Once you receive the version 2 of Olly, and this is obviously for everyone who's a part of version 1 right now, will get this update for free. Once you receive this update on September 19th, and people who are already a part of the version 1 will get this update sooner, you can actually go into the Olly button here where you configure all your options and you'll be able to find something new, which will say default action and custom actions. Now, these are two different things. What is default action and then what is custom action? So let's first talk about custom action, and you can see I've already created a custom action here, which I already see in the panel once I go ahead and select any text. Now let's say I'm going to create another custom action that says write a song about this, and then I can give the model a prompt that will exactly do this. Your job is to write a song based on the selected content. And then you need to select an emoji so that you can differentiate with respect to what means what. Let's say we select this one and we can go ahead and click the add custom action. Now let's go ahead and refresh the screen again, and then let's go ahead and select this post. And when we open the panel now, you can see there's a new button that writes a song about anything, right? Now let's go ahead and click this. This should essentially take this post and write a song about this. You can see title and then verse. He was a man in a white coat and so on. So it wrote an entire song based on the post itself. Again, this is just another example. You can literally create any sort of button. So if you want to do sentiment analysis, if you want to generate a post in different language, literally anything, we give you the power to create buttons and write your own prompts, which will be then sent to model in order to do any analysis and so on. Now, like I said, this is the first version of this. While this is the version 2 of Olly, this is the first version of custom actions, and we'd love to hear more feedback with respect to what you think. The other update in this custom actions itself is the fact that now you can assign a default button. For me, I want to generate comments every time I select a post and then I click here. But maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you want to do something else, right? Every time you click on the logo. So users right now are opening this and then selecting any of these actions and then generating content based on that. But with this new update, what you can do is you can go to default actions and then select a default action from this. And every time you click the Olly icon, it's going to do the action that you select. So let's say if I say write a song about this and then I close this, I'm going to refresh this quickly. Let's go ahead and select this post and then click on the button here. Now this should by default generate a song for us, which is something that we configured as the custom action. And you can see the song is here. Again, like I said, you can literally do anything now with Olly on social media websites and not restricted by what Olly gives you as a part of its feature set. So I also want to kind of talk about the things that we have done in the last 2 updates and things that we are going to be releasing in the upcoming update. A lot of you reported there is an issue on Facebook, and we acknowledge that it's unfortunately not working as expected because of this issue right here, right? So every time I want to generate some sort of comment, this will essentially be my comment text area. So if I go ahead and click here, or if I go ahead and click on any of the posts here and I try to generate a comment here, unfortunately this box is selected by default and the comment will automatically be added here. So in the upcoming update, we will go ahead and fix this for you, where you will now be able to comment here and also comment on pop-ups like these but separately as opposed to what was happening earlier. The next update is for the Instagram panel here, where you essentially right now, when you try to generate a comment, it wasn't working earlier. But after the recent update in version 9.1.9.7, you will now be able to generate comments correctly by not only taking the post insights and the handle name here, but also taking some of the sample comments from the available set of comments here. So this is again a huge update because this allows us to generate context relevant comments, which is something that we've been trying to do for a very long time. And then there are obviously more updates around Twitter as well, where the content generated right now is not editable, and that's something that we're working on as well, along with a bunch of updates that you mentioned in our product roadmap here. So you can see there are a bunch of updates that we're working on, and this is something that we'll fix over the upcoming few releases. Some of these bug issues will be fixed before version 2, but things like auto commenter and post custom post length options and so on is something that we are still experimenting on how to do best, but we'll keep you guys posted on that. And those are all the updates I kind of wanted to talk about. I just wanted to keep you guys posted with respect to what is going on with Olly and what we are shipping in the upcoming update. I would love if you guys could support us on Product Hunt launch. I am adding the link to our upcoming page for version 2 in the description. Please feel free to support us. This will not only help get Olly visibility, but also more feedback about the product, which will essentially help you improve the product overall. And I really appreciate you staying through the video itself. And thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of the day.